Bonjour et bienvenue. Welcome to the language code. Let's decode the languages with Nitika. In today's video, we are going to learn the very important tense in the French language, that is plus parfait. We have already done passé composé, l'âme parfait and the present tense in the previous videos. If you haven't watched those videos, then go to the previous videos, watch them and come back again to this video. So without any ado, let's get started with the video. Now let's understand what is plus parfait. Plus parfait. Parfait means perfect tense. Plus means of the past, right? So any action that has taken place in the past before another action, for that we use plus parfait. Let me give you an example. Par exemple, quand je suis arrivé, il avait déjà mangé. That means when I arrived, he had already eaten. That means jahan pe bhi, wherever you feel like had plus the completed task, you always use plus parfait. See, when I arrived, he had already eaten. That means जब मैं वहाँ पहुँची तो वो already खाना खा चुका था. That means जो खाना खाने वाला action है वो मेरे पहुँचने से पहले हो चुका था. So anything, any action that has been taken place in the past before another action, for those actions we use plus parfait. I hope this thing is clear. Now let's get into formation. Coming on to the next part, that is formation, that is the structure, like how to form the sentence using plus parfait. It's very easy. Être and avoir are conjugated in l'âme parfait, and you have to add the participe passé du verbe. That means the past participle of the verb you need to add with the être and avoir. Like in passé composé, you used to use être and avoir as auxiliary verbs, right? Similarly, in plus parfait also we use être and avoir as auxiliary verbs, but in passé composé their conjugation was in present. However, in plus parfait the conjugation is in l'âme parfait. Plus you have to add the past participle, right? Now, which verbs will be with être and which verbs will be with avoir? It's the same. Like we have already done être, meso de être. All those verbs which are related to movement or reflexive actions, we generally use it with être. However, most of the verbs except the movement and the reflexive verbs we use with avoir. And if you want to get the details of meso de être, I have already made a video. You can go into the video section. I'll also mention the link in the description for meso de être. So you can just go through that to understand which all verbs are conjugated with être and which verbs are conjugated with avoir. So without any ado, let's start. Now, with être, we already know, with être, we need to agree, we need to accord the past participle. So here also, we have to accord the past participle with the être verbs. For example, if my subject is masculine, right? So past participle will be masculine. If it is feminine, I'll add an extra e. If it is masculine plural, I'll add s. If it is feminine plural, I'll add es with the past participle, right? This means accord, this means agreement with the être. So you need to do the same as we used to do in the passé composé. This rule remains the same over here as well. Now we need to understand the utilisation, that is the utilization or the usage of plus parfait. Which situation, where and when you have to use plus parfait. So let's understand. The first is an action before another past action. We've already done, like elle était étudié le français avant de venir Paris. So it means that she had already studied French before coming to Paris, right? So an action before another action. She came to Paris, right? This is one action. Before this action, what she did? She studied French. So this is action before action. We use plus parfait. That is why I have used see subject plus avoir, because étudier is a verb which will be conjugated with avoir. So ave and étudier. See, étudier is This I've added E. Why? Because it is L. D'accord? Okay. Next one is reported speech in past. Alright. So when you have to do the past form of reported speech, there also you use plus parfait. For example, il m'a dit qu'il avait perdu son passeport. He told me that he had lost his passport. Right? Then the third situation where you use plus parfait is regret or hypothesis, right? In the past. For example, regret and hypothesis means agar maine ye kiya hota to shayad aaj aisa na hota. So that is the thing. Okay. Si j'avais su, si means if. Si j'avais su, je ne serais pas venu. That means if I had known, I wouldn't have come. मतलब अगर मुझे पता होता तो मैं नहीं आता, right? So see, whenever you want to use it with if, you want to make sentences like if I knew this, I wouldn't have done this. If I had done this, I wouldn't have done this, or I had done this. Okay? For those sentences, we use plus parfait. D'accord? See, j'avais su. So this is su is savoir. Savoir means to know. That's the past participle for savoir. Then avoir. Savoir is always conjugated with avoir, right? So this is the conjugated form. Now, for better understanding, I have certain more examples. See, quand nous sommes arrivés au cinéma, le film avait déjà commencé. So it says, when we came to the cinema, the film had already started. Had already started. So see, here I've used past, passé composé. Quand nous sommes arrivés, when we arrived, right? To the cinema, le film avait déjà commencé. The film had already started, right? Had already started. So in that case, when you are using had plus third form of the verb, you use plus parfait. D'accord? Next is elle était fatiguée parce qu'elle avait travaillé toute la journée. So it says like she had been tired because she had worked throughout the day. Whole day she was working, that is why she was tired. So elle était fatiguée parce qu'elle avait travaillé toute la journée. Next is elle ne pouvait pas entrer car. Car means because. Okay. Il avait oublié leur billet. I cannot enter because I had forgotten my tickets. Right. So we've used l'âme parfait and here we've used plus parfait because il avait oublié. They had forgotten their tickets. Right. So wherever you use had plus third form of the verb, you use plus parfait in simple language, right? In English, you use had plus third form of the verb. So for those sentences, you always use in French plus parfait. That is être and avoir in l'âme parfait plus the past participe passé du verb, right? Past participle of the verb. Let's do some exercise to get the better understanding of the concept. So now let's begin with exercise de application. Wait, first one is quand j'arrivais, il dash déjà partir. So now you have to see what it should come. Quand j'arrivais, il dash, yes. Il के साथ क्या आएगा? Parti. Parti is conjugated with which verb? Être or avoir? It's a movement verb. So we'll use with être. Il était déjà parti. Now this is il. Il is masculine. So I'll put parti the same. Elle ne pouvait pas entrer car elle dash sa clé. Okay. So elle ne pouvait pas. Oublier. Oublier is conjugated with avoir. So elle avait oublié sa clé. Now, oublié will be this. Past participle will not accord because it is conjugated with avoir. Next, nous étions fatigués parce que nous dash travailler. Now, travailler is what? It's conjugated with avoir. Nous avion, travailler. Travailler. Accent aigu. Toute la journée. Tu étais content parce que tu dash ton examen. So réussir is the hint. Réussir means to succeed. Now réussir is conjugated with être or avoir. Avoir. So tu avais réussi. Réussi ton examen. So this will be my answer. I hope this section of exercise is clear. If you have any doubts, you can mention in the comment section. And for more such videos, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel and follow for more. Au revoir!